Hello. Now we're going to start to do some animations with some pictures. So we're going to do some matrices and then animate the picture. So first I started with some colors. They're not exactly pink or green or white or yellow, or white's pretty good, but black, instead of saying B, because there's a lot of colors that are B, a lot of times people use E for empty. So that's what I did here. And I made a picture that kind of looks like a pet. You can call it a cat, dog, whatever. It's somewhere in between any of those. So if we want to do an animation, what we need to do is take the same picture, but change it ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pet 1, copy it, and come down here. And so now I'm going to call that pet 2. Now, one thing we want to do is we want to make it look like these legs are moving. So instead of it being green, 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 let's just color these two here green, and it'll look like a leg is missing, but we got to be creative with the amount of pixels we have. So I'm just going to do E, G, E, G, E. Oh, we can maybe do a G here. See if that looks, we try it and see if it looks weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this. We want it to sleep for a little bit of time. And let's do 0.2 and then do sense.set pixels pet 2 and then sleep here. Now if we run that, oh, it says time. We don't have time. So let's come up here and import our time. Run that. Ooh, they move forward? Great. Now that doesn't quite look like they're walking yet. Let's do a for I in range. Let's have them switch back and forth 10 times. Now we can take this whole thing, hit tab, so it goes through this once, twice, and so on until it has 10. Now it's moving, and those little legs are moving. Now, I actually don't like this one being green. Let's just make that empty. See if that works better. Yeah, looks like he's walking. I think that looks good. So now we have a little loop. Now all we moved is the feet. If I wanted to move the tail, let's have the tail switch from this side to this side. So I can take this pink and move it here, and you can see how the tail is moving too. Uh, and this is what we can do with just 2 pictures. If we could add more pictures, we could have the ears go up. Um, we could have the eye wink. There's lots of things we could do. Let's have a winking eye. Let's turn this to empty and run that. And now that eye is switching back and forth. So you can play around with this and see what exactly, what kind of animations you can come up with on your own.